Good afternoon, and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We are here with Fred and Jax, and we're going to demonstrate all the obedience commands your guy has learned here at school. But first, we're going to introduce the training equipment. Fred's got a standard 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to make a correction. And the only correction we give here is a little tug and release on his training collar, which is the second piece of equipment. Now we'll show you how to properly use that when Jax goes home tomorrow. Now as you'll notice, he's seated very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all the training starts and stops. And the first command we're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is properly walking on the leash, and the command is Jax heel. Now at this point, his job is to stay even with your left leg. Basically, his shoulder blades even with your left side, no forging ahead, no lagging behind. And Jax has been trained to automatically sit and wait for another command when you stop. Nice automatic sit there. Then they take off heeling, and again the command is Jax heel. Now we're going to recommend that you practice with Jax at least once or twice a day when he comes home, taking 10 or 15 minutes and doing exactly what you see in this video. And this is going to make him just a better listener and an overall nicer boy at home, even though he is super sweet. Nice automatic sit. Now the next command we're going to demonstrate is the sit stay. It's a hand and a voice command. You'll take your left open palm, push it towards his muzzle, and the one-word firm command to stay. Now at this point, he's supposed to hold this for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. Slowly start off at 1 minute and slowly, work up to that 3-minute mark. It may take you a little while, but again, have him hold this command. When you decide, you can return back to Jax. And what we do here at school is we walk all the way around him when he's at that seated position. One, it's a distraction. And then he is expecting it another command, and Fred takes off heeling again with him. Nice automatic sit. If for some reason he doesn't sit, you can give him a little correction and tell him no sit. But you can see he's looking up at Fred. Nice automatic sit. We'll demonstrate that sit stay again. Showing really good eye contact there, really paying attention to Fred. And then instead of returning back to Jax, we're going to demonstrate that come on command. And his job is to come back and sit facing his trainer, which he did very nicely, and he gets praised for being a good boy. And again, they take off heeling. And you'll notice when Fred's heeling with Jax, he keeps his nose up off the ground. We always say if a dog is sniffing and smelling, then they're distracted and they're not paying attention to us. So we try to keep his nose up off the ground. You see his tail's going, Fred's talking to him. Nice automatic sit. And then from here, we can show you the down command, and it's the down from heel position. So again, have your dog seated first. Take your left open palm, push it towards the ground. Down and stay. With your down stay at home, start off at 2 to 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. If you're working in a fenced-in area, if you're working indoors, which you can practice these commands right inside your home, you can eventually drop the leash and go further and further away from him. When Fred decides he's just going to return back to heel position, and then Jax expects to get another command and to take off heeling again. So you can see everything's very structured. You don't want to overpraise him when you're working with him. Save the bulk of your praise towards the end or at the very end of your training session. Another nice automatic sit. We'll show you that down from heel position again. Down and stay. And with Jax, if he gives you a hard time with any command at home, it's important that you don't give up. Now Fred can call him out of that command, so again it's Jax come. His job is again to come back and sit directly facing you, gets praised for doing a good job, and then they take off and they go back to heel position. So he's done a really nice job here at school. I'm sure he's going to be super excited to see you guys tomorrow. Safe travels, have a happy new year, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.